There are millionaires in every industry, from computer software to even shoe shiners. Millionaires come from all walks of life. Some were immigrants like Andrew Carnegie, and some have even been bankrupt several times, such as Mark Victor Hansen. Then what made them eventually come out on top? All have earned their wealth in different ways, but all of these millionaires that I've described to you share at least 7 essential core beliefs, and I've outlined them for you right here. 1. Millionaires believe in having balance in their lives. Most millionaires work only a few hours a week every few weeks at a time. How? Millionaires do first things first. They ask themselves, what is the most important thing that I can be doing right now? Or what Brian Tracy asks, if I were to leave tomorrow for a month with nobody having a possible way of getting a hold of me, what would I be doing right now? Example, Tim Ferriss, author of the New York Times bestseller The 4-Hour Workweek, goes on vacation for 2 months at a time, traveling the world. After his 2-month vacation, Ferriss comes home, works a little for about a month before leaving on yet another 2-month vacation. 2. Millionaires know they can't make it on their own. Millionaires leverage the power of the mastermind group. Millionaires surround themselves with other like-minded people to help them achieve far more than they could have done on their own or thought possible. Mastermind groups help brainstorm new ideas to generate wealth and also help with networking through potentially thousands of influential people and companies. Example, Andrew Carnegie studied the life of Jesus in the New Testament and the impact Jesus had on the world and what he was able to accomplish in only 3 years of his ministry. Carnegie saw that Jesus had surrounded himself with 12 men and called them apostles, so Carnegie gathered around him a group of men and called them executives. Carnegie knew nothing of the steel industry initially, but through the help of his executives became one of the wealthiest men of all time through that same industry. 3. Millionaires believe they have no limitations. Millionaires don't believe that the sky is the limit. That would be silly to believe such a thing. Millionaires believe there are no limits. The only limitations we have are the ones we put on ourselves. Millionaires also understand that all roadblocks to success are mental roadblocks. All problems and solutions rest within our own minds. Example, Robert G. Allen and Mark Victor Hansen wanted to do what nobody has ever done before, and that is pre-sell 1 million copies of a single book. Everyone thought they were crazy, but they did it. By the way, that book is The 1 Minute Millionaire. 4. Millionaires believe they are the makers of their own destiny. Millionaires choose to live and run their own lives. They do this by not letting setbacks and unwelcome circumstances hold them back. Millionaires have a winner's way of thinking. They go forward with the attitude that failure is not an option. Robert G. Allen has referenced himself many times, asking, "Could I do it if a loved one depended on me accomplishing this task or goal?" And you'll find that the answer is always a resounding yes. Example, the number of millionaires have nearly doubled in the past decade, and nearly 80% are self-made millionaires. Do I really need to give a specific example? 5. Millionaires believe in giving. Millionaires believe in the law of abundance. Millionaires know that there will always be plenty to go around. They also know that as they give, the universe will give back to them in greater abundance. Millionaires believe the more they give of their time, talents, knowledge, and wealth, the universe will give back exponentially to what is given. Example, Mark Victor Hansen donates a minimum of 10% of his earning each year to various churches and nonprofit organizations. On top of that, each of his Chicken Soup for the Soul books has a charity attached to it. Hansen and his business partner Jack Canfield currently hold the world record for selling more books than any other author in the history of the world. 6. Millionaires believe that at the root of every problem is a seed of opportunity. Millionaires believe they can turn any negative situation to a positive situation. Whether it's personal, family, or financial, they see problems as an opportunity of improvement. Example, when computers were first created, they filled an entire room and required a group of trained individuals to run them. Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs saw this and sought to fill the void by creating the first personal computer, and as a result, the Apple I was invented. 7. Millionaires believe in education. Millionaires don't believe in having solely college education, they believe also in self-education. The average person reads less than 1 book per year. The average millionaire reads 2 books per week. I'm not talking about books such as Harry Potter either, rather, books such as Think and Grow Rich and 7 Habits of Highly Successful People. Millionaires become successful through their reading habits. Example: Zig Ziglar reads 3 hours per day, 2 hours out of self-help action books and 1 hour out of the Bible. Brian Tracy and Mark Victor Hansen, along with many other noted authors, take it one step further by suggesting listening to educational tapes in your car wherever you go. By listening to educational tapes and CDs in your car, you will have an equivalence of a college education in less than 1 year. Conclusion: there is a new millionaire made every 60 seconds in America, and by diligently applying these principles, you could very soon be one of them.